Hey guys, right now I'm at Mandan Indian Village, and as you can see, it's a little hazy outside. The visibility is 2.5 miles, which is really low. Sanford Health in Bismarck says more of their patients are seeking treatment because of the smoky haze. Doctors say the particulate matter in the smoke is terrible to breathe in, especially for the elderly, infants, and people who have respiratory diseases.
Those patients having those medical conditions, stay indoors unless you absolutely have to go outside. And if you do, spend as little time outside as possible.
Dr. Tello says a lot of mucus can build up in your airway. You can get watery eyes, nasal and chest congestion, along with a scratchy throat. We've also reached out to the North Dakota Health Department, and officials there says Bismarck hasn't been in the red in the air quality index in 3 years, but today it shows we are. For an update on the air quality index, you can go to your news leader and click on the link. Back to you in the studio. Oh. Hey Mark, that's right. It's a great day to come out and support these military men and women. I'm here with Scott Meske, who's with the Chamber of Commerce. Scott, how great is this event?
Well, this is just a way that we can say thanks. You know, not everybody.
More than 300 elderly people showed up for the Lunch and Learn in Bismarck to get some helpful tips on what to do if you get that sketchy call.
If it smells funny, stop, think, and report it or check in on it. Check either the AARP Fraud Watch Network website or talk to the Attorney General's office and see if it's fraudulent.
Officer Pat Renz with the Bismarck Police Department says the best way to prevent getting scammed is to be informed and not to be so trusting.
Don't believe people at face value. Check into it more before you hand over money, and check into it more before you believe what they're telling you is actually true, whether it's on the phone, through the internet, or in person.
Many attendees who went to the event say it was very helpful.
Anything I can learn that's going to protect myself and my family, I'm willing to try.
I think as we as older people need to know what kind of scams there are out there. And then, then I can help other people, tell them what I have learned and hopefully keep them from being scammed too.
If you think you've been scammed, AARP recommends you to contact the police department and ask them for help and for more information. Reporting for NBC North Dakota News, I'm Eddie Jalseth. The word brotherhood was used when men, women, and children showed up to honor and remember the fallen responders in New York City during the 9/11 attack.
I don't think it matters if you work in this area. As long as you work in public safety, you definitely feel a kinship with public safety officers.
These men and women are all in their gear, honoring the 343 New York firefighters that were lost in the devastating 9/11 attack.
It's very humbling, and it means a lot to do. It's a good way to pay tribute to them, and it's a good cause. Money goes to their families, the ones that died that day. So it's a good thing to do.
And it just means a lot knowing that even though I wasn't there that day or wasn't, don't have big structures like that, you still get a part of what they went through by doing this.
People were already huffing and puffing 2 laps in, but they pushed through the pain to finish out the climb.
Second time up, your legs are starting to feel like jello a little bit. We got a little bit better than the firefighters. I'm just wearing our normal duty vest, but they got a lot more gear than we do with the air tanks and stuff, so I feel for them a lot more than we are.
Although it was a lot of work climbing the stairs, afterwards most people had smiles on their faces, glad they were able to do it. Reporting for NBC North Dakota News, I'm Eddie Jalseth.